Hey, Miss V.
Hi, Seb.
What do we have here?
Two VF8s.
Do you know what the difference between the two?
One is the newer version and one is the original.
That's right. The blue one here is the original VF8. It's one of the first VF8 to be delivered in Saigon, actually, about 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago. And the one that's red and black close to you, that's the new VF8 Lux Dragon Forge Edition. All right, and today, you know what we're gonna do?
We're gonna compare them?
Yes, and we're gonna find out whether the new VF8 is better than the original VF8. And if you have an original VF8, whether it's worthwhile to upgrade to the VF8 Lux and maybe the Dragon Forge Edition. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey Peng, love what you're doing on your channel, buddy. Super congrats. You know, giving your time and energy to nonprofit business channel. Look, man, keep driving that audience. So Peng, look forward to spending some time with you. I know you got the right mindset, so I'd love for you to share some of that from the big V. God bless, be great. 10X.
So Miss V,
Yes?
I think the first thing we should look at is the exterior, all right?
Okay.
Let's take a close look at the front of the car and see if you can notice any difference.
All right, let me see. Okay, so the very first thing that stands out to me is the color combination of the VF8 Lux. It's way more luxurious and, you know, it like highlights the characteristics of the car.
See, I don't know what you're talking about. I think what you're saying is that the VF8 Lux has more colors, all right? You see black, gold, and red because it's a Dragon Forge edition, all right? It's got gold trims here, all right? On the original VF8, it's only a single tone color. It's blue, all right? So the difference, how you can tell between a Dragon Forge edition Lux is it's got two tones, and this one, it's got one.
Yes.
Any other difference can you notice?
Besides the color combination, I haven't spotted any other difference.
Exactly,
Yeah.
there's no difference.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the side profile.
Okay.
Mr. Tai, you need to line up the car. So, Miss V,
Yes.
what do you think about the side profile? Do you notice any difference other than the color tone?
No difference at all.
No difference at all. What about the wheels?
Yeah, the wheel has the gold tone to it,
Uh-huh.
but overall, no like big differences here whatsoever.
There's no difference other than
Yeah.
the color tone and the gold wheels because it is a Dragon Forge edition, all right? Let's look at the butt of the car.
Yes.
Mr. Tai, help us! Help us! Thank you, Mr. Tai!
Thank you.
So, Miss V,
Yes.
what about the butt?
The butt.
The butt. What's any difference you can notice
Besides the
in
color,
the butt?
besides the color tone, nothing is different.
That's
It's the
it?
same.
Nothing? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you blind?
Well, here VF8 is silver, is white, and over there is gold.
Can you notice any difference?
No, not at all.
She's fucking blind! Look harder!
Oh, they removed the VinFast here.
That is right.
Yeah.
So in the new VinFast VF8, there is no VinFast logo here. But in the old VF8, you still have this VinFast logo right here, emblem. Other than that, there's absolutely no difference.
Yeah.
So thank you, Mr. Tai, for putting the car in the right positions for us. Mr. Tai is our company race car driver, okay? He can go from Ho Chi Minh to Cần Thơ in 3 minutes. What? He do everything fast, is what I'm saying. Okay? Everything fast. And Miss V, you know, Mr. Tai drives so good, the police never catch him.
Oh.
I got caught twice just by coming here. The police stopped me twice today. Oh my fucking God. And you know the new rules, right? They're very harsh. Yeah, they punish me really hard. My asshole still hurt a lot from the punishment given to me by the police. But this is why you should always follow traffic laws, okay? Follow traffic laws so the police doesn't stop you. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, Miss V,
Yeah.
I think we need to look at the interior and see if there are any differences.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Mr. Tai! All right, thank you, Mr. Tai. Thank you so much. Let's get into old VF8.
Yes.
So there you have it. This is the old VF8, one of the first VF8 to ever released by VinFast. And take a close look at the interior, all right? It's black, it's one
Yes.
color pretty much. You sit in this car before,
Yes,
right?
already.
Okay, so you're familiar with the interior.
I am.
Okay, let's get into the VF8 Lux, all right? And see if you can notice any difference.
Awesome.
Let's go. All right, this is the new VF8 Lux. What difference do you notice?
I noticed the difference in the leather color.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
two tones. It's
Two
brown
tones.
and black.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Besides that, the infotainment, the center console here, I feel like everything is the same.
That's right. It's exactly the same steering wheel, the same buttons, the same vent, the same cup holders,
Yeah.
the same gear change buttons.
Yes.
Everything is the same. There's absolutely no difference. Yeah.
Great.
Uh-huh. Let's check out the back seat.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. So now, Miss V, we're in the back seat. Do you notice any difference compared to the old VF8?
Nothing much, really.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
exactly the same. It's the exact same sunroof, right? It's exact same door, and it's exactly the same vent.
Yeah.
There's nothing different, all right? And let me just check something, okay? Oh yeah. Oh, it's exactly the same like the old VF8. I mean, it's about the same comfort, you know, lying in the back seat. You're not gonna sue me for sexual harassment, right? You're not gonna do that.
I might.
All right, then I'll stay off you then. All right, now I will explain the scoring system. All right, so for today we're gonna score the two cars. So if everything's exactly the same, then 0 score.
Yeah.
All right. So if this car's better, +1. If that car, the old VF8 is better, then we -1. And then based on the score, we will know whether this car is a worthy upgrade to the VF8.
Sounds
All right.
great.
So right now, would you say the exterior is at a +1, -1, or 0?
I feel like it's the same, so no plus, no minus.
Yeah, it's exactly the same, right? Other than the double color tone.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's worth 1 point.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What about the interior?
The interior, also keep it 0.
Because
Because nothing to stand out, nothing changed that much.
Nothing changed
Yeah.
much, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's also a 0.
Yes.
What else can we test?
Maybe.
We can talk about the performance,
Yeah.
right? And performance, there are many things we could measure, but let's just look at the 0 to 100 kilometers per hour because it's a number that we can quantify. And I can tell you that both cars accelerate to 100 kilometers per hour in about 5.5 seconds. So there's also no difference. So for me, that's also a 0.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about the range.
Oh.
The range. Now, this VF8 Lux has a massive advantage because this car, we tested it and it can go 400 kilometers on a full charge.
Oh wow.
Yeah, compared to the old VF8, if I drive normally, maybe about 250, right? But if I really conserve driving eco mode and turn down the AC, like don't keep the cabin too cold, then maybe I get 340, 350. So this car definitely beats the old VF8 in terms of range. So I would say +1
Yes.
for the VF8 Lux, all right? So right now the score is
1.
Oh, she can do math. Awesome. Don't sue me for sexual harassment. Okay, now let's get the car on the road.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, Miss V, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, today I'm not driving. We have our company race car, Mr. Tai. Mr. Tai is a fantastic driver. He never get into an accident, always get to the destination faster than you expect, and also never get a police ticket. Is that right, Mr. Tai? Yeah, I got 2 today. Amazing. So for the next test, we're gonna test the ride quality of the VF8. And I intentionally want to sit in the back seat because I rarely get to sit in the back seat of my own car. I do get to sit in many VF8 taxis. I know the ride quality isn't that good, but now we're gonna compare the old VF8 and the new VF8. And hopefully the people in the car, Mr. Tai, me, Miss V, and of course we have Mr. Sun, who's holding the camera, and you can't see him, but he's smiling at me. And we can agree on which car has the better ride suspension.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, Mr. Tai.
Let's go.
So the way we're gonna do the test today is Mr. Tai is going to drive over some speed bumps.
Ooh.
And we are going to read a Wikipedia article. So whatever you want to read, and then as Mr. Tai is driving over the speed bumps, we're gonna read, and then you tell me how that goes. All right?
Wow. That's gonna be a challenge.
I think it is in VF8, the old VF8. Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! Wow, that was bumpy.
Yes.
Were you able to read anything?
I just read the title.
I was like going up and down,
Yeah.
and I actually, flew out of my seat. What about you?
Me too.
Shit, that was bumpy.
Yes.
That's the old VF8 for you. All right. Now let's go try the new VF8 Lux and see if there's any improvement in the ride quality, especially in the backseat. I wonder if the ride quality will be better in the VF8 Lux or not. All right, the VF8 Lux, is this car going to ride better? Let's find out.
Yes.
Miss V, let's go find our favorite Wikipedia page.
Let's go.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna read something about smart car.
Okay. And I'm gonna read about VF8 Plus.
Good choice, because you're sitting in one.
Yes.
I think the speed bump is coming up. Get ready.
Ready.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Were you able to read anything?
Yeah.
Yes?
So.
I couldn't read anything. So, the question is, which car has better ride quality when we're going with speed bumps?
I think they're equally bad.
They're equally bad!
Yeah.
I would have to agree. What about when we're not going over speed bumps? Which car has better ride quality?
Okay. Well, I don't feel like there's like a staggering difference, to be honest.
I think there is no difference.
Really?
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm sure people would disagree with me, but I don't think there's any difference. All right, let's ask about the people in the front. Mr. Tai, you're the
Yeah.
driver, so how do you feel about the ride quality between the two cars?
Có thể là xe màu xanh á, nó cũ hơn nên cái phột của nó thì nó sẽ được mềm hơn của cái chiếc mới này. Nên cái chiếc mới của này á, cái phột nó đang còn cứng quá nên thì cái độ sóc của nó sẽ là có thể sẽ nhiều hơn là chiếc xe đã qua sử dụng màu xanh của mình.
So what Mr. Tai is saying is that the new car actually has the worst ride quality because it's new and the suspension is harder.
Yeah.
But you like harder, right? I don't know. But sorry, man. I keep on saying things that will get me into trouble. So that's an interesting observation. What about you, Mr. Sun? Which car has better ride quality?
Riêng cảm giác cá nhân của mình thì thấy hai chiếc xe nó y chang nhau, cái chế độ giảm sóc nó đều tương tự như nhau hết, không có gì khác biệt giữa hai chiếc xe hết.
All right. So given all the feedback from the four of us, Miss V, how would you score this one? Is it a -1, 0, or a +1 for the VF8 Lux?
I will give it a -1.
What's a -1? The old car is better?
Yeah, the old car better because the new
Wow.
car bumpier.
Okay. All right. So -1. So we're back to 0. So, you know, there's one more thing we can test, and that is the new AI in the VF8 Lux, which is not available in the old VF8. But unfortunately, I don't think we can test that today because I don't think the new AI VV is actually released. So even in the VF8 Lux, I don't think it's there. We're still waiting for software update so that we can experience the new VV. All right.
What a shame.
What a shame. Yes, because everything we have to wait for software update to get the features promised by VinFast. I think maybe they should release the car, when the features are complete. I don't know. That's just a personal opinion. Right. So we can't really give a score to the VF8 Lux because it's not available yet. But I think if the new AI is available, I think that's a +1 for the Lux.
Definitely.
Yeah. So have you heard about what Mr. Voon is going to do about all the VF8s that's currently in service in the green taxi?
Well, I heard that he's gonna stop doing that to protect the image of the VF8, right?
So he says that he's going to pull all the VF8 out of the green taxi fleet. And the reason why he's doing it is because he wants people to consider VF8 as a premium car. It's hard to do that when every other taxi is a VF8, right? I think he's right because one of the reasons I don't drive VF8 a lot is because there's a lot of taxis that are VF8s, right? I don't want to associate myself as driving a taxi car.
Yeah.
So I think he's brilliant. He should pull all the VF8 out of the fleet and make that a premium car for buyers, and also making that as rentals, right? So I think that's brilliant, and I think more and more people will get into the VF8 if it has that premium branding. Yes.
I agree. It's a great strategy.
All right, let's go back and then let's do the final tally and let's pick the winner and whether people should upgrade or not. So there you have it. The old VF8 and the new VF8 Lux. We did many tests. So let's summarize what we did today. Exterior,
0.
0, no difference. Interior,
Also 0.
that's right. Interior, there's also no difference. And we also discussed the performance of the two cars. What was the score there?
0 also.
Because there is no difference in terms of performance. It's the same motors, it's different batteries though. This one has the SDI battery, this one has the LFP battery, okay? Which means that this car has longer range. So for the range, what was the score?
+1.
+1 for the Lux, because this car can go a longer range on a full charge, 400 kilometers compared to the old one.
Yeah.
And our final test was the ride quality, the suspension, and what was the score?
-1.
-1. That means we believe the old VF8 actually has better ride quality, just a tiny little bit. And Mr. Tai, our professional company race car driver, thinks it's because we have put about 50,000 kilometers on this car, so the suspension has been softened. This is brand new, only 500 kilometers on the odometer, so the suspension is still a bit hard. So if you add up all the numbers, what was the final score?
Back to 0.
Back to 0. So that means there is no fucking difference between the two cars, except for maybe the AI, which we can't really test today because the firmware is not out yet. Maybe they need to call me and say, hey Tom, come to our service center and update your firmware for the VF8 Lux, and we will be there, and we'll be updating our firmware, and we'll get the AI, and then we'll be testing that for you. All right? No difference.
No difference.
No difference. No difference. So this has been the honest review for VF8 Lux compared to the old VF8, okay? Take some fucking action. If you have the old VF8, no need to upgrade. Just stay with the old VF8, okay? Don't be a fucktard.